Hi guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager action. Um, a bit of a poor ending to the previous episode where we got beat by Spurs in the cup. Two defeats in that episode really didn't set us off to a good start. You see there was the game against Bradford, which we lost 1-0. The game against Spurs, which we lost 4-0. We followed that up with an away game against Peterborough, and we lost that one 3-2, with all 5 goals coming in the first 31 minutes. It was a very strange game. It was fairly even on the possession. We had a couple more shots, but Peterborough had 5 of their 6 shots on target. And yeah, like I said, just all 5 goals coming in the first 31 minutes, and after that there was nothing. I think there was only one real highlight in the second half, and that was when Bostwick got booked and we had a free kick on the edge of the box. And there was nothing from that game, and it was just really strange how all the goals came in the first 30 odd minutes. We then managed to get a draw at home to Sheffield United. Danny Haynes with the goal for Notts County after 36 minutes, and Prince Bauben with the equaliser after 54 minutes. The ref was having an absolute card fest. 6 bookings in the game. We had 12 shots, 6 on target. Sheffield United had 8 shots, 5 on target. Once again, we bossed possession, as the style of football and the tactics in place do allow us to do. We then went and faced Stevenage away from home. We had a 1-1 draw there as well. Haber with the opening goal for Stevenage after 23 minutes. Gary Little scored with a header from a corner after 80 minutes. And Greg Tansey missed a penalty in the 83rd minute, which could have given Stevenage the win. They had 12 shots, 4 on target. We had 10 shots, 2 on target. Our strikers do need to do a lot better, and I am looking to bring in some new strikers, hence why I'm not going to be offering a new contract to Enoch Shawumni or Francis Jeffers. We had some slight more possession. It's only 20% more, although it's obviously 60-40, so I'm happy with that. We then finally managed to keep a clean sheet for the first time in 6 games, when we had a 0-0 draw at home to Walsall. Walsall had Nicky Featherstone sent off for 2 bookable offences. We couldn't capitalise. We had 12 shots, 3 on target. Walsall had 3 shots, none on target. We had 58% possession. Walsall had 42. Yeah, just could not get some of these shots on target to find that one goal. We did manage to restrict Walsall, obviously 3 shots, none on target, but could just not get anything from the game. And in the final game, we finally managed to pull our fingers out, and Gary Little, once again, the hero, a booking and a goal. And we managed to get a 1-0 win. We had 7 shots, 3 on target. Gillingham had 12 shots, 4 on target. We had 62% possession. It was a very, very good effort. And you see there, Little with a 7.8 rating. Giancarlo Jalifuco back from international duty with a 6.7. Sheehan with a 7.3 as well. So that's where we stand in terms of the fixtures played. In terms of the squad, we have one new player in, and that is this guy, Andras Stieber, who is on loan from Villa. He's a good central midfielder, and obviously the formation we play, we are sort of lacking in central midfielders. He can play mid-left, but his main position is central midfield, and with our tactics, obviously we need 2 centre mids and a defensive mid. So having Stieber as a centre mid allows me to have either Jalifuco or Fotheringham as really the defensive mid, as Gary Little, who can play defensive mid, is needed in the centre of defence, as my defenders are I don't have that many central defenders, and Gary Little is one of the best that I have, so I'm keeping him there. Obviously Smith injured as well. He was suspended before he got injured. He came back from suspension and then got injured, so it was good. Obviously, not having Jalifuco as well when I signed Stieber on loan helped me have a little bit more midfield cover, so I could have Fotheringham or so it was Fotheringham in the DM role, and I had Josh Labadie as well in the central midfield area also. So guys, today in this episode we are away at Preston, who are flying up the table. Preston are in 5th place. They have played 29 games, won 14, drawn 9, lost 6, 43 goals for, 27 goals against. We are currently in 11th. We have played 29, we have 13 wins, 7 draws, 9 defeats, 50 goals for, 44 goals against. Some of the teams we played recently, we played Sheffield United recently, Gillingham recently, Stevenage, and obviously Walsall. That was the disappointing one, where I was hoping for a win, as they are down the bottom, but we just couldn't quite get one. With our 44 points, we're only 7 off the playoffs, which was potentially an unrealistic goal for us. The main goal would be to avoid relegation and avoid really finishing 15th or lower was my real aim. Somewhere to a mid-table finish, somewhere 14th to 9th really was where I was hoping to finish. Obviously we are on course for that, currently in 11th. Stevenage, who are in 15, are on 32 points, so we do have a 12-point gap. You see that even if we lose our game against Preston and Sheffield United, who are in 12th, win their game, we will still stay 11th, as we have a 4-point cushion back to Sheffield United in 12th, and we have an 8-point cushion back to Gillingham in 13th. So for me, the lowest place we want to be finishing is 12th, and I want to be looking to finish, hopefully, if I can just sneak into the top 10, maybe 10th or 9th by the end of the season. You see there, 44. Brentford are in 10th are on 46. Rotherham are on 46 also. Swindon are on 47. So you're only 4 points off MK Dons, who are in 7th. So there is a slight chance we could finish as high as 7th. I'd like to finish in that top 10. Just give the fans something for next year. Bit of promise. But obviously this season was just my first season to get used to the players, get used to everything that's going on, and just sort of build a team, see who I needed to keep, see who I wanted to get rid of, which I'm doing. And then next season will be a season where the team looks to gel, we look for a top 10 finish, and then the third season I think should be when we are aiming for promotion, given the right fundings and realistic goals off the board. See there we've got a board confidence update. To summarise, the board are pleased with my management of the team. A major contributing factor has been the atmosphere in and around the dressing room. The guys see their squad harmony is fantastic. Some of the fans have voiced their concern over David Bell's recent performances. Yeah, my assistant manager, when I do quick pick, it likes to always put David Bell on the right mid, and I'm not keen because I like having Moyo on the left and Campbell Rice on the right, and it always puts Campbell Rice on the left and Bell on the right. Last month the club made a profit of 250k. Merchandise income for the previous month was 16k with 213 shirts sold. Quickly show you the finances. You see last month there we did obviously make the profit of 249,000. That was a lot due to the the cup game we had, and also we had 4 home games as well. So that did help us out. So that has made our finances look a lot better. We do have 750,000 in the budget for the remainder of the season. And the other thing as well is salary. We are now under on the wages. This is due, which I'll show you right now, to we have a couple of players who have gone on loan. Tyrell Waite and Curtis Thompson have both gone on loan. Curtis Thompson was on 500 a week. I believe Hyde are paying at least 90% of his wage. Tyrell White was on 700 a week. Getting him some game time. He has gone on loan to Alfreton. See that we've also some players gone on have left the club. Free transfers. Andy Howarth was one that I was looking to let go, and he's gone to Oxford. Ronan Murray, he's still without a club. Callum Bennett is also without a club. Malcolm Melville is without a club, and Jeremy Balmy is without a club. These guys I didn't deem were good enough for my team. See, that we've not been able to sell any players. I was hoping to sell Jan Arquan, but I just could not sell him, and we've obviously not spent any money. So once again, I'll go back to the squad and we'll have a look at the contracts who are expiring. Gary Little's contract is expiring. I am going to try and sign him to a new contract. I am desperate to sign him, but I just can't right now as I don't have the funds available. Shiwumni's going. That's 1,800 a week. I think I can bring in someone else. He's 31. He's started one game. He's come off the substitutes bench 23 times. He's only scored 3 goals. It's about time he went. Jalifuka, I'd love to bring him in, maybe on loan again for next season. We'll just have to see. Stieber and Coulthris also 2 players on loan. Jan Arquan is a player I want to get rid of. 2-star ability, 2-star potential. He's on 1,800 a week, so 1,800 for him, 1,800 for Shawum. That's 3,600 a week. I should be able to find better. Kieran Hughes, young keeper. I may look to re-sign him. We'll have to see what he wants. And Yven Moyo is one I do want to re-sign, but he wants a fair chunk of money. I think he wants his wage doubling, and I'm just not too sure I can sort that sort of money out for him. I'm hoping I can. Maybe at the end of the season I can enter contract talks. Maybe I'll do that in a couple of weeks, hopefully. As we do have, I think, 300-400 to play with, so if I can sort of offer him a couple of hundred more a week and also give him some decent incentives, say a yearly wage rise of 10-15%, he may take that. But other than that, the team is fairly okay. So there's only real 2 players, and I say they're Moyo and Liddle out of the main squad. Actually, sorry, there are more. Luke Garber is on loan, not going to be going anywhere. Jeffers, get rid of him. That's another 850 off, so that's 4,450 off the budget. Frank Simek, interesting one. I'm not too sure what to do with him. I may just let him go, as I said before. So we'll say I'm going to let him go. So that's 5,400 off the books. Andre Boucard is one. I may try and re-sign him as a squad player. It depends how much he wants. If I don't, that's 6,400 off the wages for next season. So that should, if I can bring in some young players, and like I said, next season will be my season, get some young players in, get the team to gel, get some young players in who have, say, at least 2-star ability, but have 5-star potential. Or at least 4.5 star. No one lower than 4.5 star on the potential. And we'll just have to work from there, see what we can get. Hence why Jeffers will be gone. Boucard will hopefully, he may stay as a squad player. Then again, he's 29, so I may decide to just let him go. Simex, he's 29, so it could be a case of letting him go. Liddle, keep him. Shawumni gone. Arquan gone. Hughes, he may be okay, he may improve, but if not, gone. 250 a week. Moyo is one I want to keep. So I am going to be delving into the free agents a lot during the off season, and that I will be taking a lot of time. So there may be a slight delay in between a few episodes because obviously there won't be that much going on. Although I may just do a couple of, say, 5-minute update videos about how the squad's forming, how we're looking. But guys, I'm boring you about what I'm going to do, so let's get into the match today against Preston. How long have I been going for already? 13 minutes. Wow, I've been boring you guys for 13 minutes talking crap about the team. Right, so Preston are playing a 4-5-1 with the legendary Kevin Davies up front. Is there any way I can see his information? That's the one. No. Reports, comparison, history, career stats. There we go. 13 goals in 22 games for Preston this season. Quick pick the team. Campbell Rice. Why does it always put Campbell Rice there? Right. Move Campbell Rice across to the right. We'll have Moyo on the left. Danny Haynes will keep you up front. I want Jalifuko in at the back instead of Hollis. Fotheringham, Labadie, Boucard, Moyo, Campbell Rice, Haynes. Any left mid? Yeah, I've got Coombs who can play left mid. Should Moyo need? Garbutt can come on. I'll tell you what, yeah, I'll have Garbutt. His loan deal finishes soon, so I want to play him. So basically, it gives Alan Sheehan a chance to recover and recoup his fitness for the final push. Arquan, no. Francis Jeffers, he's never fully fit. But you know what? I'm going to have him on the bench instead of Shawumni, because Shawumni's just done garbage, as you saw there. 3 goals from 1 start and 23 substitute appearances. That will do. Let's submit that team and get on to this game against Preston, who we have seen. Okay, so before it said they were playing a 4-5-1. Now it says they're playing a 4-4-2. Bevan and Davies up front. So let's continue. Preston will have another battle to see off Notts County, and I expect a comfortable victory today. The absence of Dean Leacock and Damien Mazika will also hit Notts County hard. Preston 4-7 favourites. Preston can overtake a number of teams, including Leyton Orient, and move as high as 3rd. Notts County can move up to 8th if they win. Key man, Danny Haynes, 13 goals in 33 games. That's, I suppose, as it stands in the grand scheme of things, that's not the greatest. When you look at it, you just think 13 goals in 33 games. But a 20-goal a season man, as his stats will pad out, it'll be just under that. Obviously, with it being a 46-game season, then that's not too bad, and I could handle that. So we'll go with that. And Declan Rudd, who was in goal for Preston, conceded 38 in 39. Sure, that's the Norwich keeper. Yeah, on loan from Norwich, Declan Rudd. Right, continue to team talk. We're in a good run here, so we should try and encourage the team. Let's do that. Right, and let's go with the old passionate. I have faith in you to go out there and make a difference. Passionate. I have faith in you to go out there and make a difference. I have faith in you to go out there and make a difference. Danny Haynes. So Danny Haynes has 13 goals, 4 assists. Moyo 4 goals, 1 assist. Campbell Rice has 4 goals, 7 assists. That's why it's keen to get him into the team. Okay, time to get on with the match now. So let's see, when's the first highlight going to come? Obviously, you always see the opening kickoff. Davies to Keane. Hopefully, Preston aren't going to score. No, they don't score straight from the kickoff. That is a good start. Okay, here we go. 1 minute 30 in. Jellifuko to Moyo, to Garbutt, to Boucard, to Fotheringham, up to Haynes, who has an injury already, it looks like. Campbell Rice gets the ball. Campbell Rice in the box. He shoots. That's a great save by Rudd. Fantastic save. I'm just going to pause that there and have a look. Injured Danny Haynes already. So, Francis Jeffers, get on the pitch. And then let's unpause that. Make a change. Haynes to Moyo. Moyo going forward. Gets fouled. Haynes with the ball. Haynes has a shot. Haynes scores. Haynes scores and then gets substituted almost immediately. Oh, wow. And it's already making the tactical change as well. Yeah. I suppose in a way, it's sort of what's right. We need to rest Haynes if he's getting injured. But wow, to get injured in the first minute and a half as Davies is through on goal, and he blazes that one wide. But yeah, for the injury to happen in the first minute and a half is pretty poor to be honest. But around 20 odd minutes, we still are waiting on another highlight. We've had 2 shots, 2 on target. We've had that since the first opening salvo. Preston 4 shots, 1 on target. Slightly bossing possession. Boucard is taking a knock and throw in to Preston. Holmes with the ball. Freeman crosses it in. Little heads it clear. Now with Boucard. Where are you going, fella? Don't walk. Pass it. Oh, why? There was a pass on there. Why bloody boot it downfield? Jesus wept. Okay. Wow. Was that Dedrick Boyata they've got at the back there as well? I'll have a look at that at half time. So you've got Boucard to Campbell Rice. Campbell Rice going forward, jinks inside, gets to the edge of the box. Is he going to cross it? Looks for someone in the middle, can't find anyone, plays it back to Dumbaya. Dumbaya to Campbell Rice. Campbell Rice inside to Boucard, who shoots. It hits the post, I think. That either hit the post or Rudd made a fantastic save. Although it didn't get counted as a shot on target. Cross comes in though from a corner. It's out to Moyo. Moyo back to Campbell Rice. Whip it in, fella, whip it in. Don't take it yourself. Don't be greedy. And it's now with Moyo, edge of the box. Is he going to pass? Passes to Campbell Rice, who shoots. Little with the goal for Notts County. 2-0. Preston Frams watch on with grim faces, it says. So Preston have slightly bossed possession there. Another highlight coming here. Campbell Rice with the ball. Bucard now forward to Dumbaya. We should considering an alternating plan of crossing. It said we'll do that afterwards. So Bucard gets fouled. Is it? As ref? No, ref says play on. Bevan with the ball. Davies skips behind the defence. He shoots, and that has gone wide. Kevin Davies, I would expect you to put that on target. Jamal Campbell-Rice offside. 2 minutes of injury time at the end of the first half as John Welsh is booked for Preston. So long ball forward from the keeper with Davies. Davies inside to Bevan. He's unmarked. He shoots, and that's a great save by Bayakowski. So corner comes in from Holmes. Here it is, whipped in. That's headed clear by Moyo. Freeman with the ball to Holmes. Holmes, oh, he's sived down by Garbutt. Is that a penalty? No, it was a great tackle. Oof, I thought that was a penalty. Action-packed first half, 7 shots apiece. Excellent performance. Right. Now let's go to opposition. It is Dedrick Boyata on loan from Man City. Holy crap, they're packing their defence with some stars. Right, second half gets underway with Notts County. Little to Dumbaya, forward to Campbell Rice, and nothing comes of it. No booking for Dumbaya there, it said at the bottom. So we've had 8 shots now, 5 on target. Preston have had 7 shots, 2 on target. 52% possession for Preston, now down to 51. We've had 49. Looks like it's an absolute yellow card fest. So let's have a look at the overview. 3 yellow cards. Campbell Rice, Welsh and Hume all been booked. Still no more match stats, no more action. 7 shots. Bucard has taken a knock, so it's now time to make some substitutions. We have Stieber, who can come on for Bucard in the middle. Who else is potentially not having a good game? Josh Labadie. Jamal Campbell Rice has been booked. There is a chance he could get sent off, so let's have Coombs on there. Right. So Dumbaya now booked. Holy shit. We don't need a sending off here. We need, I'll tell you what, I'm going to change this from control to defensive. I'm also going to, very fluid actually, we can keep. And there we go, coming up to the final couple of minutes. 2 minutes of injury time, 1 minute left in the game, and it looks like there are no more highlights. The game has it frozen? It's just waiting for me, there we go, to hit play, thank you. Right, Keane to King, to Hume, and that's it. Full-time whistle has gone. 2-0 win for Notts County. Not what I was expecting, but it's been a fantastic performance. We will congratulate the team. Luke Garbutt got man of the match. Danny Haynes with 1 goal. Campbell Rice with 1 assist. Little with a goal. Fantastic performance by the guys. Where does that put us on the league table? Keeps us in 11th, but we are now level on points with Brentford in 10th, Swindon in 9th, 1 point behind MK Dons, 2 points behind Rotherham, and only 4 points behind 4th place, 5th place, and 6th place. Surely we can't get into the playoffs this season. That would just be, wow, that would be fantastic if we could. Quality finishing the difference at Deepdale. Garbutt impresses for Notts County. Fans jubilant after Preston results. Notts County maintain unbeaten record. And Skyberg, actually, that was one thing I want to do. Attendance, 9,900. Not bad. That's a definite bonus. Tell you what, guys, while I'm here with you, we'll have a look and see how Moyo is looking on his contract. Will he offer? He will really go for a new contract, right? He is a key player to the team. I want a contract until 2016. My client isn't that interested in renewing his contract with your club. For these discussions, anyway, I'm going to make my client a reasonable offer. I'll go to 1,500 loyalty bonus of 10 grand, agent fee of £1,000. Suggest these terms. He wants a contract until the end of 2050. I want him signed up for a long term. I want him signed up for a long term. Client is pleased. So we've got him until 2016. He's going up by 575 a week, but he is a great player. Wage rise is in there. So promotion wage rise is in there. He's 3.5 star, can go up to 4.5 star. I think that's a good deal for the club. Gary Little is the other one. I'll get this one done with you guys, and then I will call it a day. Off a new contract. He is going to be a key player. I want him signed up for a while. He's on 1900, so I can offer him 2 grand. I'll offer him 10 grand a week there, and an agent fee I'm going to offer nothing. Suggest terms. My client will withdraw from these talks. He feels miles apart. Okay. So he obviously wants he wants a lot more money than we can offer him right now. We can only offer him 2 grand a week. So that's all we can really do. So we'll just have to see what happens nearer the time. Luke Garber, actually. Transfer. I don't want to terminate his own. I wonder if I can extend his loan. I may look to do that. He is helping us out, and that last game there, he was a fantastic player, so I may look to do that. But guys, I will call it a day there. I will run the games against Coventry, Wolves, and Shrewsbury, and I'll be back at the beginning of March with the game against Rotherham, and then we have a few games to go. Yeah, because I'll do one at the beginning of March, the beginning of. I might do one at the beginning of March, then one at the end of March, because there'll be a few games in between there. So I may do the game against Rotherham, the game against Colchester, and then the final one will be the last game of the season against Oldham. So that will be the live games for the next 3 episodes. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.